everyone. I am going to explain question number 16 from exercise 1.4 from class 10. So the exercise which I am to start today is exercise 4.1 and the question is question number 16. So the question is 3x plus 2 upon 5x plus 7 is equal to x plus 1 upon 3x minus 1. So students, before explaining this, I want to explain some meaning of the Sunya Samya Samuchaya method which is given before exercise 4.1. So the rules are, the fourth meaning of the application says that if sum of numerator and sum of denominator of equation are mutually equal or both the sum are in definite ratio, then on putting either of the sum equal to 0, the value of variable quantity is found out. Means if the sum of both the numerator and sum of both the denominator are equal to each other or they are in definite ratio, in that situation by keeping any sum equal to 0 we can get the value of variable. So what the fourth meaning of this application? Sum of both the numerator and sum of both the denominator are equal, or if they are in definite ratio we can keep the sum equal to 0 and from there we can get the value of the variable. Now once we will go through with the fifth meaning also. The fifth meaning says that the difference of numerator and denominator of one side of an equation is equal to the difference of numerator and denominator of other side of the equation, or both the difference are in fixed ratio. Then on putting either of the difference equal to 0, the value variable can be found. Means whatever be the fraction given to you, in left hand side numerator denominator difference and right hand side numerator denominator difference, if both the differences are equal to each other or they are in fixed ratio, then by keeping the difference, either of the difference equal to 0, you can get the value of the variable. So by keeping these two meaning of the application in our mind, we are going to solve the given question, that is question number 16. So we'll start it. First, orally we'll check that is the fourth meaning is applicable or fifth meaning is applicable here. In fourth meaning, sum of numerator. So we'll see the sum of numerator 3x plus 2 and x plus 1. So when we'll add them, we'll get 4x plus 3. And here when we'll add the denominator, we'll get 8x plus 6. So students, we can see that the sum are in definite ratio. Now once we'll go through with the difference also, that is fifth meaning. So when we'll find out the difference of numerator and denominator in both one's left hand side, that will give us, when we'll find out the difference, how much is going to be 2x plus 4 and here 2x plus minus 2. So they are not in equal also and they are not going to be in the proper ratio also. That's why only fourth meaning we have to apply here. And what fourth meaning of application says to us? Sum of numerators and sum of denominators. So we'll start by that. So I suggest that before solving these kind of questions, orally check in your mind whether you are going to use the fourth meaning or you are going to use the fifth meaning of the Sunya Samya Samuchaya method, or sometimes both are applicable. So in that situation, both you have to use and two answers you are going to get. So finally here we are going to use the fourth meaning of the application, that is sum of numerator. So we'll start to write here sum of numerators of both fractions equal to, we'll add them, that is 3x plus 2 plus x plus 1, that will give us 4x plus Now we'll find out sum of denominator. So sum of denominators of both fractions. So we'll add both the denominators here, that is 5x plus 7 plus 3x minus 1, that will give us 2x plus 6. Not 2x, here we are going to get 8x, so it's got wrong here. I'll change this. So because 5x plus 3x is how much? 8x. Now you can see that we can take here 2 common. So when we take 2 common, we are going to get here 4x plus 3. So just see, 4x plus 3 here also and 4x plus 3 here also. So when we find out the ratio is going to be 1 upon 2. So that is the fixed ratio. So we'll write here ratio of both the sum is equal to 4x plus 3 upon, we'll keep it in the bracket, upon 2 bracket 4x plus 3. So you can see 4x plus 3 and 4x plus 3 will cancel. So we will get here 1 upon 2. So ratio is 1 upon 2. So then we'll write here, since the sum of numerator and denominator are in definite ratio, we'll write here, since sum of both the numerators and both the denominators are in ratio 1:2, so to obtain the solution of given equation, we keep any sum equal to 0. So now what I wrote here, since sum of both the numerator and both the denominator are in the ratio, in what ratio we obtain here? We obtain here 1:2. Since the sum ratio is definite, that's why to obtain the solution we keep either of the sum. Either of the sum is either 4x plus 3 or this sum, we just keep it equal to 0. So that will give us, which implies I am keeping this 4x plus 3 equal to 0. Now from here we will get the value of the x. So this 3 is positive, so shift here, so you will get 4x is equal to minus 3. Then in next line, this 4 is in multiply, so it will move down. So you will get here x is equal to minus 3 upon 4. So that's your answer. So we'll write here finally answer. Answer of this given question is x is equal to minus 3 upon 4. So students, to do the 16th and 17th question, 4th and 5th meaning of the application should be very clear. Sometimes both meaning are applicable, that time you have to use. So in this particular question only 4th meaning is applicable. So we used and we obtained the value of x as minus 3 upon 4. Thank you.